Building decks the hard way. Have fun with Hardleg. It's time to play some Yugioh. It's the deck build challenge. Hey, what's up, you brief statements? Welcome to the Deck Build Challenge, where each week 2 or more combatants face off with strange themed decks. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe. Joining me today, we have several patrons. First off, returning co-host, the Chod Father.
Hopefully this is less stally than last time.
Hopefully. Also joining us, several new patrons. We have one who goes by Killerbee.
Hello.
We have another who has chosen to go by Trishula. Dun 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 dun.
Hello.
And finally, Philip. Simple Philip, with a name like any other name.
Hello, everybody.
And today's challenge is one sentence only. We're using cards that can only have one sentence worth of text in their entire effect. And these 4 patrons were actually chosen as the result of a Patreon tournament I had, where everyone had to make a deck according to the theme, and then we did round robin for like 3.5 hours. And these were the top 4 decks. And I didn't watch any of the rounds, so I watched a couple, but I don't think I've watched any of the ones with you guys in it. I mostly just showed up when people went into time. So I have no idea what we're going to be looking at, what kind of themes we have. Kind of a weird theme when you think about it. And we're going into, it looks like rock, paper, scissors, although I can't see the rock, paper, scissors. Just a big old...
Potsman, and cheers.
What? Potsman and cheers?
Quartz, parchment, and shears.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay, I get it. Doing the old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors. Or is they, what was that in the Big Bang Theory? Rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, lizard, Spock, or something like that? I don't know.
Rock, paper,
lizard,
scissors,
Spock.
Lizard, Spock.
Huh.
My Yugioh crashed when you started, but it says I'm back in the game. I'm not really sure what's going on now.
I don't think it's possible to join back into the game. Okay, we're back. We're back, and hopefully things have not messed up. Hopefully the rock, paper, scissors can... Oh, there we go. I saw both a rock and a paper, which means someone has won. Which side is which? I don't know.
You want to go first or second, Trishula?
We can go first.
All right.
Yeah, that's... I guess I should... What was it? I said I didn't know anything about the decks, but I do know a little bit. I know that Killerbee and Chod both play at least one pendulum monster. Which there's very few that you can use in this, because it's one sentence total for the entire card. So it's pretty much just the normal ones. But,
yay.
But I decided to put the pendulum people on the same team. And I'm going to double check all of this, and if I found out that you guys went through like 8 rounds of playing, and didn't once notice that someone had more than one sentence, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Ooh, direct
So we're
lava.
not playing YCS Denver rules.
What happened at YCS Denver again? Everyone cheated?
That was all the cheating with the 2
Battle phases.
battle phases.
Double battle phase. You know, I've been thinking about having like what was it? I have a bunch of deck build challenge ideas that were made originally when damn son, you got all dinosaurs. But yeah, what was it? When I first announced the deck build challenge, I asked, ooh, well, at least you got rid of the biggin. Although you can only negate one of those monsters. Yeah, and that's probably better, because if you'd gotten any of the 4s, then he could still make whatever Ixie monster he needs. But yeah, I was gonna say, when I made the deck build challenge originally, Dueling Network was still a thing. Oh yeah, it is the second turn. Luckily, there's 16,000. Oh, this is you guys aren't letting me speak. Why are you having such interesting duels over here? This is gonna be like last week's ritual duel, which you guys didn't see, but man, that went quicker than I thought it would. All rituals all the time.
Please put that in defense mode.
A misclick, certainly. And we got
No, it has to be summoned in attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bad thing about Speedroid and Menko.
Yeah, Logia is one sentence. There's a lot you can do with just one sentence. What was the original one that someone suggested? 10 words or less? But a lot of people complain that would be too difficult. But with the sentence, I feel like you've got access to a whole bunch of stuff.
There's some of them that look like they have a paragraph, but it's just a bunch of semicolons.
Yep.
Colon, semicolon. Oh, yeah, shoot.
Discount semicolon warehouse. Ice barriers! Ice barriers! You control another ice barrier monster. Level 4 monsters cannot declare an attack. Well, you control a speedroid. That's like an ice barrier.
It's the same thing.
I like he's got a weird wand with like a snowflake on it.
No, I'd never noticed that.
I have not
But
either.
you see, we still have our pendulums.
Yeah, but they can't attack. Oh wait, yeah they can. Never mind. Mechanical chaser. This Mechanical chaser used to be a beat stick, or not a beat. It used to be the beat stick. For like the first couple of years of Yu-Gi-Oh, it was the only monster with the only level 4 monster with over 1800 attack. So it was actually
It was very expensive,
yeah,
too.
because it was like a promo or something.
Hey.
Oh, Ragna 0. Yep. Destroy it, and if you do, draw one card. An extra card for everyone. At least you got that defense mode, though.
Oh, I forget.
Should have, yeah, it's okay.
I mean, if it was in attack mode, you'd take so much more damage. It'd be like crazy.
Mhm.
So we're still
Oh,
going.
that's a good tech. I didn't think about that one. B.
Dark Core! Wait, Green Baboon, Defender of the Forest?
Yep.
And Shaolin. He gets to see your shit. And if it's a trap card, you can't activate it. So I guess you can kill that giraffe.
Thank you.
It's a weird multicolored one.
Oh, I should have read that.
Activate
no.
Jarak
Oh.
Hair.
Wow.
Wait, when a defense position except is destroyed. Oh, that's better than I thought. Who would have
That's why I
known
ran
that
it.
Jirax could do things? I certainly didn't. Granted, every time I've tried to make Jirax, I've always tried to make them synchro, and they do not synchro well. I tell you what. They've got that big boss monster that's kind of like... It's exactly like Black Rose Dragon, but it takes way more resources to summon.
Oh yeah, the meteor thing.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I
Scapegoats!
Is it okay if I use this for synchro?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Synchro Shokan! But do the tokens have a sentence worth?
Special summon by the effect of Scapegoat.
Yep. You win this round. While this card is face up on the field, all face up Jirac monsters can counter for each Jirac. Yeah. Kind of underwhelming in today's age where you could use a 7-star to just make a 2700, I think. How much attack does Darkstrike Fighter have? Is that 27?
I want to say it's 26.
Wow. Well, never mind. I stand corrected then.
Let me look it up.
Mystical Typhoon.
No, my twin twisters.
How will he twist his twins now? That sounded worse than I thought. Saying it out loud like that just makes it gross.
Yeah, he's 26.
Oh, thank you for looking that up. Tardy Orc. He's pretty. That should be my nickname. I'm always late to everything. I was late showing up here. Well, you got a card. That's cool. That seems... I still want to make an ice barrier deck eventually. Gotta use that,
No, you don't.
what's it called? Ties of the Brethren. Then you can actually make a lockdown with the ice barriers. Like they're supposed to. And I believe Darkhold and Raigeki are still legal in this, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Mirror Force.
I didn't limit anything based on how powerful it was. The only limit was it had to be a sentence. And I know just because some of the patrons were a little confused about it. A sentence ends with a period. If you see a bunch of text and you're like, that seems like more than a sentence, like just look at how many periods it has. If it's more than one period, it's 2 sentences. So far though, everything seems good, but I'm being vigilant. Also, how you pronounce that that pendulum? Magical cavalry of something?
Fuck if I know.
You just don't. You don't pronounce it.
What letters do CX make when you put them next to each other?
Chilube?
Sounds delicious. If I went to a Mexican restaurant and they're like, yes, would you like to try chalup? I'd be like, yeah, maybe. I'll have some chalup. Or it's more like comment in the comments with your thing. Oh, is that the old... Yes, it's Torbjorn. The master craftsman gambit.
It's like the worst hand trap ever.
Yeah. You can have a monster gain 300 attack.
I played it because I thought it'd be funny and then never draw it, and I keep drawing it like every time.
What?
When you use it, you gotta yell, Molten Core.
What exes can I make?
Just watch. In the next couple of duels, you're going to win by 300 because of that. And then we'll see who's who. We'll prove the
Yeah, I'll just
power of
have to face it.
Torbjorn and his turret. Also, Konami, how come there's no Torbjorn archetype?
Wouldn't that just be dwarfs?
Yes. I want dwarves that build turrets. Like summon 1 turret token. Oh hey, it's Dudark. He's pretty cool. He can attack directly. You'll at least get some damage on them, assuming they don't get mirror forced. Well, there you go. Once again, my prediction powers are second to none.
Covered
just-
my wetlands.
If only
Oh,
you had
okay.
your wetlands. But sadly, MST and Twin Twisters are a popular thing.
Yes, they do negate wetlands.
Oh hey, Mist Valley Falcon.
Yeet.
He's one of my favorite spicy tech cards. There's all sorts of shenanigans you can do, sending cards you control back to the hand. Can you return the token back to your hand?
I don't know. Up there's the mirror.
Oh! Game's not over yet, son. Things are happening. People are doing things. All you got left is a scapegoat token. You can't kill that. It's already dead. Let's see. When this card destroys a monster by battle... you can special summon 1 fire. Oh, but you have to send it to the graveyard, and tokens don't go to the graveyard. Like great
Tokens-
baseball players, they just fade away.
That's unfortunate.
That's a Sandlot joke, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to say. Do you guys have side decks for all of these?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
I do.
So you can hopefully side in some more spell trap hate to get rid of these pendulums. And stop them from summoning 5 monsters immediately against you.
I will side in all of the hate.
I just like to imagine Flameville Fire Dog standing in these wetlands like, I don't belong here. This is not right. This is not a place where fire dogs should be. I mean, even Cryomancer is like, it's dewy and the dew's freezing, and now I've got tiny ice drops all over me, and I just... Ugh. Also, maybe it's just because I can't see it right. It looks like he has a bag on his head. Like a brown burlap sack.
Oh, I thought that was his hair.
Is that his hair? Or
I
some
don't
kind
know.
of
It's a
weird
helmet.
Rocketeer helmet?
I think it's a helmet.
It's weird. It's like he's a cryomancer. Like, why does he need a hat at all? We got Chow Len, which also sounds like something you would eat. Like if I went to Panda Express and they're like, "Oh, would you like Chow Len?" I'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll try some Chow Len." And then they just point
Didn't
a
sound half
stick at
bad.
me. I'm curious as to what the mythology behind his art is. Like, what's that weird popsicle stick he's holding? And why is it all shiny? Is he trying to, like, open your mouth and say, ah?
Eh.
I'm not so much a
Watch that
prophet as I am a
cryomancer.
really avant-garde doctor. It's just how things work. So this is turned around. You got a whole bunch of traps, but it doesn't seem like you can use any of them. Ooh, but you got 2,000. That's, oh. Trap Hole. The classic. Featuring the weird flesh-colored thing. That's not a Yu-Gi-Oh monster as far as I know.
Make sure you use Chow Lin, Trishula.
Oh,
The one on the far right's a trap.
wow, that's a spell.
Is the far right a trap where he would want to put his things to defense mode?
The
Because you got to see it, I believe.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it destroys spell trap. And
Oh.
it did it.
That's fine. I didn't like wetlands anyways.
Kind of hurt their field more, though.
Yeah, okay, 1 second. What did you destroy exactly?
Oh, yeah.
Really, Eternal Rest? What?
Well, this
Who's
this
playing
time around.
Really Eternal Rest?
that's Killerbee.
That's
Yeah,
a.
that's me.
Did that work for you in the tournament?
Yes.
I guess a lot of people were playing like Moon Mirror Shield and stuff.
There was a
Pretty sure.
Quick Warriors, which was very prevalent.
Huh.
You didn't make it a match.
No.
You can't make it a match with tags.
Oh,
So Philip and Chod claim the first duel, but we'll let these guys side manually, and then we'll be back for a second duel with more
And it was-
fire dogs. Come back
it
of the
was
century.
Philip and me. Trish.
Philip and Trish. Sorry, I can only see 2 of the names at once. Okay, we're back. We're back and we're fighting. Round 2. And before things get too into the swing of things, I want to take this moment to give a big old Hardleg Patreon shout out to the Chod Father. Hello,
Hi
Chod.
guys.
How's it going? Thanks for giving me all the donations, man. I appreciate it.
I'm about to
Yeah.
make a bad idea. Bad decision.
Yeah. So pretty cool. I guess I shouldn't have shouted you out if you're in this. Tiny turtle. It's on a pillar. But yes,
Tiny turtle with no support.
that's
He's got 1,200. That's it. That's all he needs.
all he needs, bro. I hope you have something with 13 to 1,800. Well, it's all over. Nice. Thanks for coming, everyone. He's got a samurai cavalry of rep tier. But yes, as I was saying though, Chod, did you want to shout out your Twitch as usual while you're here?
I mean, yeah. My Twitch name is the Chod Father. I'm going to be streaming a lot once Destiny 2 comes out, and the beta, which is like 4 days away, I'm going to be streaming that a lot whenever I hop on. So check me out.
Yeah. If you donate to him, then he can donate that money to me. So it's just a big circle.
Haha, the tables are turned.
The tables have turned. The trap hole is on the other foot. But yeah, if you like Destiny, or if you just enjoy Chod's deck building with his samurai dinosaur cavalry stuff. Oh wait, no, that was Killerbee. Chod's playing now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you like Chod with all his set cards and his fossil digs, go ahead and give us support on there. And as always, if you say something nice about Chod in the comments, that'll probably be the one I pin. Man, this is more awkward than I thought having you here. I was like, this will be funny, and then I'm just sitting here like, it feels weird praising someone when they're like, I'm trying to play cards, man.
I'm trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Stop saying all these things about me. I can't focus. Oh, let's see. And this is the... But you know what's good about this is I don't... Usually at the end of the month I send out messages to everyone like, hey, if you missed it, your shout-out was in this episode. Oh, Twin Twisters! Green Baboon ain't having none of that shit.
Well, and of course I set something that would have helped.
Yep, never set your quick plays until main phase 2.
It's not a quick play.
If it's not a quick play, then how would you have been able to activate it?
No, I just said it would have stopped that. I didn't say I could activate it.
Oh, you had a Twin Twister of your own. Now you guys know, and knowing is half the battle. The other half of the battle is fighting the battle, though, which could be often a lot harder. Probably makes up more than half of the effort required. I mean, knowing's pretty easy, especially if someone just tells you. War is weird like that. I've heard that war never changes. But then also on Metal Gear Solid they were like, war has changed. And I'm like, well, Fallout wouldn't agree with that at all.
Yay, damage.
Yay.
Yay.
Go Samurai Cavalry and Jirak Fireface. It looks like he's eating fire.
Weeabba.
Yeah. Which
Did
is not
samurais
healthy.
have dinosaurs back then? Am I missing something?
I mean, it depends if you talk to the ancient alien people.
That's fair.
A lot of them are like, carbon dating isn't necessarily correct. Is it possible that dinosaurs existed at the times of humans, and then aliens came back and wiped them out to allow humans to progress? I actually saw, because my dad watches that for some reason, that Ancient Aliens. And they actually had an episode about that, and I was like, you're just throwing in too many different Penguin Soldier! That has derailed my thought completely. Although it's all these level 4 monsters, so sending them back isn't too great. Was Jirak Guaibo what he attacked with?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you get to summon something, right?
If he has a Drac monster.
Oh, okay. So it's Killerbee, yeah. That's one of those things that wouldn't work in a tag duel very well. Unless you collaborated. Which I've been considering. Well, how would you guys feel about, like, the next tournament being, like, having it be a tag duel tournament where you and your partner, like, team up? Ooh, Dark
Yeah.
Hole for one
Yeah, I like
monster.
that.
Use it. Aww. Oh wait, no, we both have, like, stuff.
Oh, hey. What's this? Flamvels?
Aw.
Yeah, you gotta destroy a monster by battle.
Oh well.
Weird, I've never seen Flamvels used. You got to the end of this with Flamvels, Philip?
Apparently.
I mean, I'm here. I didn't cheat.
Philip was the only person to beat me, and that Chow Len would keep on flipping up Mirror Force, and I just could not activate it.
Oh, hey, it's Jack-O-Lantern Jirak. Jirak-O-Lantern. I don't know why he's got like a pumpkin face drawn on his tummy. That's just weird. Maybe it's supposed to be something else, but I always just saw it as him having like a Jack-O-Lantern for a torso.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't
like
really see it as anything else.
and then like a surprisingly beefy leg. Like with human muscle structure for whatever reason. And then that hand out just like, don't worry, I got this with my fire foot. Cards are weird. They're just weird, man.
I say nay.
Aw.
Do you have my body as a shield? No. I probably would have my bodied as a shield. If it's
Didn't
one
even think about that
sentence.
card.
Yep.
No.
That's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If I did do a tag duel in the future, what would the theme be? Like, should they both have to play the same archetype? Or should I be like, one of you has to play, like, all monsters, and one of you has to play nothing but spells and traps?
Oh, God.
Like, work it out. Or maybe, like, I don't know, what's two things that, like, kind of work together, but don't really... One of you gets Yosenjus, and one of you gets spirits.
One of you gets kaijus and the other one gets Psy-frames.
No, Psy-frames and Time Lords.
Have you done the all kaiju match yet, Joe?
Not
I
yet.
know you did the all frames.
I did all
Yes,
Psy-frames.
That was cancer. That was cancer.
For the,
Chod, you were in that one too.
for April Fools. And I didn't tell anyone what they were playing. Or I told everyone, like, oh, this is a secret. Don't tell the other people what you're playing.
Use it.
Yes.
No.
The huge revolution is
Aw.
over.
That
No,
was my
no,
spicy
no.
tech.
Not
Yes.
in my house.
That's a lot better than the card I put in.
My body is a shield? That
No.
costs stuff. Starlight Road?
No, even worse, Joe.
The
We
huge
can't tell the other
revolution?
team, though. No.
I don't want to have a huge revolution deck versus a huge revolution is over deck.
Someone made the suggestion, like the Revolution deck versus like the Tyrant deck or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
I'm not sure if you could make a deck with the Tyrant cards. What would it have to be, like, all normal monsters and, like, pendulums and stuff, and then just continuous traps? And then just throw in the Tyrant Neptune, because you can.
Yes.
Tyrant Neptune, one of my favorite cards that got banned before. I remember, I have a whole, like, sheet of my binder, because I used to, like, collect, that was, like, the one card I'd collect from people. And I'd be like, hey, do you have a Tyrant Neptune? And I have, like, a whole sheet of them, because I'm like, one day, this thing is going to be broken as fuck, and I'll be ready. But it was so broken that they just banned it immediately before anyone even got a chance to play it. Now I've got a bunch of useless cards sitting in a binder. Well then.
Ooh.
Ooh, trap holes, delicious. I can taste the salt from here. It's like McDonald's fries.
Well, shit.
I mean, you can still attack with your mechanical chaser and your not so mechanical chaser. Your Firefoot beefy leg pumpkin dinosaur. This is what they should have named him. Negate attack.
All the memes.
I mean, I would have gone with Sakuretsu armor. That gets rid of things instead of just stalling for a turn. I'm sure Sakuretsu armor fits. Maybe D prison.
But there's a dark
Renegade
Brian,
attack
so it's
stops
just-
everything from attacking.
True.
Yes.
But then it's like,
Oh,
you
wow.
set one card, and then they pendulum summon a whole bunch, and then Tardy Orc is like, don't forget about me.
Shall we see Lagia? Or
Please no.
the whole
No, I
point of
don't
my
have
deck was
Lagia.
you're playing two dino monsters, but you don't play Lagia.
No.
Well, it's only the two, to be fair. At least he has a 15-card extra deck. Do we got
Yes,
Crazy
I-
Box?
I play 3 Gaia Force of the Earth.
I'm trying
My
to
whole
remember.
point was to just make Lagia spam turbo.
All the Logias all over the place. I mean, that's the thing. See, that's the thing I get caught up with. Like, if I make a theme too open, where it's like there's with this theme you could use literally like hundreds of cards. And then it's like, well, the winner is whoever spent the most time looking through the cards, finding good ones that only have a sentence. But then if I make it too specific, where I'm like only generic plants, then everyone builds the same princess deck.
Which, thankfully, this is not.
Yeah.
Yes. But you could play one of them. There's one that I saw that you could play. Because I spent like 4 days trying to build this deck to make it perfect. Hey, that's not nice.
I mean, you got into
I
the top
spent-
4.
I spent like 4 days just trying to play something that wasn't pendulum dino spam.
Well, the original one was when I thought it was to be 10 sentences or less.
10 sentences?
Oh,
Not 10 sentences.
That would be every card. Except for
15,
Tragodia.
was it 15 words or less. I built that deck, and that was awful.
Yeah.
And then you open up to one sentence, I'm like, oh, I can play Solemn Strike. I can play all
Well,
these cards.
things. Yeah, I'm sad because I really wanted to do the 10 words or less. I actually spent like an hour going through, I had like a deck file basically that was just collecting all the cards that had 10 words or less. And then Yugioh Pro crashed, and last time I saved it, I only had like 6 cards in it. Because I think it would have been fair if I was just like, okay, here's like 200 cards, use just these. Then people would be able to deck build. But if I was like 10 words or less, and then everyone has to go through 2 hours or whatever, and it wouldn't have been interesting. Ragna 0 to
Little
defense,
wrong.
just in case. Well, I think you win either way. Yup. So that is the
Yes,
opposite.
but
That's the opposite as last
Just in
time, right?
case.
Yep.
Chod and Killerbee have won this time, which means we're actually going to a third duel. I'd say it's a good back and forth, but then I'm just looking up at the life points. I'm like, oh, you didn't touch them. Not even a little bit of damage. Whatever they sided well. So we'll give you one more chance to side. We'll be back with a third duel. And here we are, we're back in the third and final duel. An exciting round of events has been rounding the events, like water circling a toilet, going down forever into the sewers. Who amongst them will have what it takes to be King Crocodile in this championship of sewers? And no one speaks up. I guess no one wants to be the King Sewer Crocodile.
I had to concentrate on
Who
setting.
would?
I mean, when I was a kid, that was all I dreamed about, that and being a scientist.
Aw.
Hey.
Eh, not your turtle! You could have played it in
Tiny
attack mode.
turtle. I didn't have wetlands this time.
If only you had
Well,
your, negate attack. Then
If
the
only.
thing
Don't give it out, Joe.
Uh-oh.
And here
Yeah.
come the pendulums.
No.
Also, what is that thing he's
No.
holding? Is that a gun? Looks like a weird blue
Is he
log.
wearing
Yes.
Don't know.
I believe it is some sort of gun.
Oh, and no other pendulum, just putting that one there just in case.
I have 2 3 scales.
It's okay. Blue Hands McGee can handle this. That's what I'm calling Velo. He's got blue hands. I don't know why they chose to make the dinosaurs so colorful. Oh hey, it's a big guard dog.
Yup.
Borrow. And then will we see an actual Flamevel thing?
No.
No, Chowlin.
Yep.
This thing about Velo, I can just keep summoning another Dirac Velo.
Yep. It's just like giant rat
Pyramid turtle.
But with more
giant
attack.
rat.
or UFO turtle.
Oh, pyramid turtle was always my favorite.
Yeah, 'cause
I
that
used
was
to have a whole
2,000
ton of 'em.
defense or more or less. So you
Wow,
can,
that's
Trishula.
a lot of back row.
Trishula, do you care if I fill up the last spot or do you want it?
No, you're good.
nah, you're good. Just set everything, bro. Just pretend we're
anything-
playing Paleozoics.
No.
Blind MST.
Which one will you hit?
I'm feeling lucky. I say the one on the
Blind.
farthest left.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Oh!
The rest of them are just ritual spells. That was the one real back row.
Everything
Are there
else
any
is
ritual
just...
spells?
Oh,
When you would
No.
Oh, ooh.
No.
wow.
I don't like that.
So there are equip cards after all.
blind MST Infernities.
Oh yeah. Or not what? Yeah, Infernities. See, a lot of
That's so unexpected.
unexpected. But yeah, what was it? That was a lot of people weren't around for those Infernity days. So
When people would set their monsters in spell trap zones.
yeah,
Oh.
if you're unfamiliar, Infernities all run on their effects are like you have to have no cards in hand. But if they had no cards in hand, they could go on these like huge, long, extravagant like things where they'd build like 4 synchro monsters and it'd be unstoppable. So what a lot of people would do when they were playing in real life, they would cheat by like if they had more than one monster in hand and they couldn't get rid of it, they would just set it and hope that they could defeat everything.
Trishula, make sure you use Shaolin.
Ah,
I hear dogs in the background. Do we have special guest, a dog?
It's Fire
it's
Dog.
the real. Yes, it's the real fire dog. Oh, why'd you tell me to do that?
It's sound effects.
We wasted a material and we still get to see something.
Yeah,
Ah,
you get to see something else. Maybe he wants to activate that other one.
Maybe not.
Or
Only
we are
time will tell.
completely bluffing.
I could use all your materials, but I don't know if I want to do that. All your monsters.
Is that Trishula saying that?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, I like Fire Dog though.
Okay.
Me?
I'll have to
Fire
use
Dog
all
needs
10.
more Shaolins.
I'll have to. Okay, we can wait then.
You can use it if you need it.
No, it's not needed. It's just for the meme.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you could have made Trishula, couldn't you?
No, Trisha.
Oh, wait.
No.
Your boss.
We lost Fire Dog anyway.
Ooh, baby, a triple!
Dun, 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 dun.
No, Trish can't be made. It has that little parentheses at the end that says the card in hand is chosen at random.
Oh yeah. That's so weird.
I was scaring people. I would ask whoever I beat during the tournament to say that they got trished. And people would actually think I was trishing people in the game.
Yeah, and they'd all be complaining to me. And I'm like, no, his name is Trishula. That's just what his name is.
Okay.
Ooh,
Bye, jerk.
yep. Carmageddon can't change the target of the entire field.
Haha.
No, I changed the
Royal
target
spell
to...
traps instead.
Yeah. I changed the target to our hands.
Oh god. Hand destruction.
Yep. Complete hand destruction. I like the art for Torrential Tribute. They're just like, just throw some blue on there. Ooh,
Set
why would you set Raigeki? Just to scare him? Just to
I
be a
didn't think
scarab?
you'd have the
No.
MST.
That's the unexpected die, is it not?
Yep, that's unexpected die.
The only time I usually see that is when you got a Bubble Man.
I play it in Phantasm Spirals.
I forget, was it against you, Chod, where I actually saw Bubble Man get its... No, I think it was against Chili. I saw someone actually top deck Bubble Man and get to draw the 2 cards, and it was the first time that ever happened to me in the whole history of playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, the top deck Bubble Man?
Yeah.
It's only happened to me once. I played, was it Toad Heroes?
And did you come back and win, like Jaden often would, I assume?
No, I drew another Bubble Man and something else that was useless.
No, I just drew another Bubble Man. We got the Forbidden Lance. I love the Forbidden cards. They're all cool. She's just uninterested about everything. You're like, what is
Remember
this?
Shaolin.
Yes,
Yes.
this is a lance.
You're like, what is this, an analog lance? How crude. I want a digital lance.
Oh no.
Hey.
Ooh, he's gonna
Hey,
break
no.
your Raigekis.
Oh, but I like
I'm
Chod.
Nope.
Yeah. Change.
Starboy. Wonder Boy. Tell us the secret of your powers.
Did you see his retrain?
Yes.
I wouldn't really call it a retrain. It's
He's
just
got
like
a
they made
top
a
hat.
Link version of it. Kind of like they did
Oh,
with
no.
Miles Radiant.
Ah, yeah.
So I assume, well, because there's one of these old cards for every attribute. So I assume that we're just going to see advanced Link versions of all of them. Oh,
I'm hoping.
Twin Twisters. I'm just trying to remember. I think the wind one was like Blade Fly.
I don't know.
And what was the Earth one? Oh wait, the Earth
Oh, that
one was
was-
Miles
oh.
Radius. What was the Fire one? Nope. Back to the hand.
We have to keep Starboy.
Yep.
But he'll just summon it again next turn.
Yes, I will.
Well, 2 turns from
Or
now.
in 2 turns.
Oh, I didn't realize we were both top decking.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you still had cards in hand. It's okay, we have Starboy. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I have card in hand.
How they're gonna beat 2250?
With a card that destroys anything that's not a pendulum.
Everyone's top decking. It's discount top deck warehouse.
I'm not.
No,
I have 2
Chod
cards
has
in
like
hand.
2 cards.
Everyone's top decking. I say it and it becomes ape law. Yeah, this is Planet of the
Ape
Apes.
Law?
Big Whoop. Want to fight about it? Mirror Force? Nope. No
I mean,
Mirror
we've already
Force.
been through like 4 of them.
Yeah, but you could have a potential of 6. And that's just the default one. Some of you are playing Storming Mirror Force too, so you've got like 6 Mirror Forces just in your deck. 6 times 4 is some number I wouldn't even... Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just be quiet and calm. Who needs to commentate during this, an entertaining show?
Oh, I was saying, don't say I have all the mirror forces.
They'll never expect the Blazing Mirror Force.
Darn it.
We're the Dark Mirror Force.
Raigeki Mirror Force. It's like Raigeki and Mirror Force combined. Like, that does pretty much the same thing. How is it? What? Like, behold, Dark Raigeki Hole.
Quick play spell? Can Raigeki R be a mirror force?
Yeah, I guess quick play Raigeki. During your opponent's turn.
Because that would be fair.
Penguin Soldier every time. He flips up and you have a bad time.
Normal summon.
Too bad it was attacked, so you couldn't return himself.
Yeah,
Yeah. When you flip someone, you can.
Yep.
I remember those days. You get like that and cat with dark tail or whatever. White cat with black tail. And then you just
I was
keep
actually-
sending your own stuff back.
I was actually wanting to play Hane, but I didn't think I'd ever have tributes on the field. Because he can return up to 3.
Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've seen Hane. Or Nobleman Maneater Bug. Why don't they have a Woman Eater Bug? Sexist. Trans Eater Bug? No, that's too political. It rhymes better though.
Yes.
But no, what was it? That was, okay, so at the very, very beginning of this, I started to say something and then I got distracted. But now that it's down to top decking, I can do things again. Although, is it, are you lagging or something, Chod Father? No,
No.
you're trying to, okay,
It's
gotcha.
loggy at time.
So you were logging. I'm clever. But yeah, I was saying I had a whole bunch of ideas for the deck build challenge from before Dueling Network got shut down, where the challenge was like build a deck using like different rules, like build whatever you could use whatever card you want, but the pretty much going to force that out. Good Book of Moon tech. Man, it's like you can use whatever cards you want, and then the rules are like, you can synchro summon monsters without having to use polymerization. Like if you just have the monsters in your hand, just send them and summon it. Or like you can activate traps from your hand. Or 2 normal summons each turn. Like stuff we couldn't do on Yugioh Pro, but that would be easy to do on Dueling Book.
That was actually stupid.
I guess it's a good thing he didn't negate it. I mean,
My whole thing was I was like thinking, I'm like, okay, but I have back row, so I'll just hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I can't read.
Played you like a fiddle and cut your strings. Or what was the one on... What didn't they say something similar to that on Metal Gear Solid? Played me like a damn fiddle.
Used him like a rented mule.
Can you do better than I did, Trishula?
Why are we here?
Yeah.
Don't negate it, let's just rely on back row.
Okay.
Oh. Plus.
He's not big enough.
No!
That's what I was afraid of.
He was big enough with the wetlands.
Oh, I forgot wetlands.
But he didn't
Down
get...
to 2250.
He would have if his summon hadn't been negated. By a guy
Actually,
with a
no,
stick with a
Logia
hole in it.
has 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense.
He would have had 2250.
Ah, right.
I was like, why doesn't he? But it was because his summon hadn't been completed yet.
Oh crap, they have scales.
What?
Oh snap.
Okay.
What is this new Yu-Gi-Oh mechanic? I've never seen this before.
This is just like one of my Japanese animes. Ooh, Gigantor. And I think that's game, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately. Fortunately for me, that means I can go do other stuff. I don't have to be here anymore. See you guys, have fun. It's been cool.
You don't have that that other Speedroid try dice in the grave, man?
No.
Just hiding.
Waiting.
He's under the Starboy.
That doesn't help at all.
Said everything.
Said everything.
Oh wait, he can just negate that.
Yeah, I know.
Trap hole.
Yeah, but Trap Hole's not going to be useful at all unless it activates when it's sent to the graveyard. And also destroys a monster that has already been summoned.
And trap hole.
Oh,
Dang.
dang, son. I thought maybe we were going to see some kind of, like, rank 4, some kind of Flamvel Ixie or something like that.
I have
I
one
think
day.
there is a Flamvel XC.
Flamvel Synchro.
Somehow makes Lavolval chain.
Double Lavolval Chain. It could send your entire deck to the graveyard, and then you could choose 5 cards from your graveyard to add to your hand, and then 10 cards to put back in your deck, and 2 cards to banish, and 5 cards to put into your opponent's deck.
But if you can't find targets for all, can't activate.
Yeah. But you can't activate if under 25 years old. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Should really make a joke set, kind of like Magic did. Just have a bunch of goofy cards. So there you go. Once again, pendulums proving their superiority, and also dinosaurs. But we got to see some Flamevels and some ice barriers. I guess to be fair, they didn't have the best synergy, whereas the pendulums did have synergy.
I wouldn't be able to attack directly with Dewdart.
Yeah. But hopefully you could see kind of what he was going for, and why he did so well as he did.
Oh yeah.
With the
I think
Dudark and the... Well,
Sorry.
go ahead.
I thought you were talking about them, but yeah, you're talking about me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's clear what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of trap holes and mirror forces and dark holes and Raigekis and everything else that has one sentence.
I'm kind of upset I didn't get to use anti-Raigeki.
Did you have anti-Raigeki?
Yes, I cited it in.
I
Just in
checked
case.
that out because I was like, yeah, this is gonna be useful, but I have to have it.
You have to go for the memes, men.
I had a ramen goblin I never drew.
And I was like, but why have this when I just have Lakia?
I wanted to make Leo when you had those 2 level 4s, your Chalin and all that. I had Leo in that strat.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. Although he can be Mirror Forced and Raigeki'd and Darkhold and all those things.
Yeah.
Sadly. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You'll have to let me know if you want to see like a 10-word challenge, if you're more interested in the dueling book things, or if you're more interested in the tag duel challenge where I have people build decks together. So go ahead and throw all your ideas into the comments down there. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Until next time, good luck.
And have fun.
Okay, good. At least one of you knows how this works.
I thought you were going to finish. I was just sitting there.
No.
Did we wait?
Same here.
Did he
Same
lag
here.
out?
No.
You have another chance. Do you want to say and have fun real quick?
Okay.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
I thought you were just saying it again.
I only said it once. My outros are special. They're not just some random dime store bacon I can throw out whenever I feel like it.
La 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 la.